Time is always changing. Time never stands still, and time is continuous, not stationary. Time changes our perceptions, and our perceptions of time changes continuously. One could argue that time is infinite, but when looking back at our time as students in high school, these 4 years have come to an end. It may sound cliche, but it seems just like yesterday that we entered these halls as freshmen, just wondering how our time here has changed us as individuals. And now looking back, there's only one way to say this: time flies.
Yeah. He played with my heart, made me question if I was insane. Sue's the prettiest girl in town, but she's venom to your veins. Heartbreak hotel room
I was always
505.
told freshman year to make the 4 years last, that they will be gone before you know it, and to make the best of them. And here I am now, glancing back at my years at Pomona, wondering where the time went. I can still remember my first day of high school, feeling so tiny compared to the big seniors in the hallways, worrying about where room for a wait is, and why they had 2 floors to make it even worse, and forgetting my locker combination, not having my books for days. And now I look at those days and smile looking at the little freshmen today in the halls. It was me, and now I'm that senior looking down at them. For time has not only passed and gone by over the years, but has changed me for the better and made me realize what's important and what's not when we are all trying to accomplish the same thing day by day, and even on the days when you feel alone, we're all truly together.
I first started to focus in high school my junior year. I would do my assignments to the point of completion, not on quality. But then I realized that it didn't matter about what you were getting done. It was more about the effort and the task you had to put into it. Furthermore, actually getting something out of completing the assignment than getting it done. Actually having a purpose out of the assignment and learning from the experience, you realize that your time was used in a meaningful way. Because going through life without meaning is absolutely useless. You always have to maintain a purpose and achieve your goals. Now as a senior, I never take a second for granted. I'm thankful for every minute I have and try as hard as possible to evoke meaning out of my life.
How did your time management change from high school to college?
Well, I'm not even sure I had time management when I was in high school. I kind of did because I had a job. So I had like times where I would designate to getting my schoolwork done, but I didn't wear a watch and I didn't have any kind of fancy electronic devices reminding me to do anything. And I managed, it was fine. In college, however, I had to work, so my time management improved considerably. Like it was a really strict, disciplined process for me. My classes were arranged so I could work, and then I'd have a block of time to go work on campus, and then I'd have a block of time to go to the library, and that's where I did all my studying. And I pretty much did that day in and day out. So time management-wise, it was, what do I got to do, be most efficient, make my route as small as possible, and do well. So it improved greatly. Absolutely.
As individuals taking our first steps into Pomona, it was all about making friends, laughing, and just being the immature kids that we were. As time seemed to fly by each and every day, our group grew one friend at a time. Our group was like one big melting pot. Everyone came from different schools. We all had our own personalities, but we all had one thing in common. We loved to have fun. A lot of people would call our fun immature, but to us, it's what brought us together. We started spitball fights in McDonald's, played capture the flag at the park, and literally walked everywhere as a group. We called it the buddy system. Along with time came growing up. Towards the end of sophomore year, people got their licenses, and our so-called buddy system came to a fork in the road. With growing up, our immature fun turned into a realization that we will all be going our separate ways, and that time has come. It's the end of senior year, sad but true. It's our story.